Hello there. Thank you so much for tuning into this channel. My name is Tosin Tender. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I am so counting on your comments as well. Thank you. He bumped into something and realized it was someone. That was when he returned from his food and comfort daydream. Looking up, he saw the most amazing creature he had ever seen in his entire life at the time. Not only was this being breathtaking, looking at her alone filled his belly and splashed imaginary cold water all over him to cool off every form of hunger and uneasiness he was feeling at the moment. All he could do was just stare for loss of words. I didn't see you coming. He stammered. You can't see me coming, she sharply cut in. When it's quite obvious that you are blind, the being blurted out, interrupting his unfinished attempts at an apology. Tim just stupidly smiled because she looked more breathtaking even when she was hungry, or so he thought. Is this one okay? The being sized him up from head to toe, then looked at herself as well to be sure if Tim was the crazy one, or there was something sticking on her that's funny and is making him laugh. When she was sure she was okay, she hissed, weary. This one is mad, Sha. It's like you ran away from the asylum, Abi. She was starting to move away when Tim realized that he had been acting weird. He quickly slapped his left and right cheek to call himself back to the present state. He quickly refrained her from going. I am so sorry. Please wait. I was really overwhelmed by just seeing you. And just like from a dream, he said, You're breathtaking. Meaning it from the way he looked at her and not in any way disrespectful. I'm really sorry for bumping into you like that. I had a lot on my mind and I lost myself to my thoughts. Please accept my apologies, he pleaded. Calming herself down, she tried to regain her composure. It's fine, and added, Wow, you speak so well. To think you would have fooled me with your stammering. I'm impressed, she said. I'm Timothy, fondly called Tim by friends and acquaintance. What is your name? Tim quickly extended his hand in greeting and asked, trying to be cautious as the guy standing right in front of her was only but a stranger, and it was cute. Only disheveled. She hesitated a bit and took his hand. I don't usually do this. I mean, stand for this long with a stranger, talk less of one that seemed crazy from the inception, having a conversation. But I'll make an exception, she managed to say. Tim, who seemed like he would be disappointed at the rejection, began to relax a bit, with all thoughts of comfort gone with the harmattan wind. Thank you, he said. Oh, don't thank me yet. I'm only trying not to be rude though. I'm Abin Bola, by the way. My friends call me Bola, she offered. I would like to be on my way though. It's nice to meet you, she hurriedly said, trying to make her way around Tim. Sensing a hurry to get past him, he quickly requested, Yeah, it's nice to meet you, but please, can I at least have your contact? I'd like to be friends. Unsure of getting a positive response, squinting his eyes and scratching his head, he quickly said, I just want to be friends, raising both hands in complete surrender. He added, Nothing more. Okay, she finally said, after thinking for a while. Before long, they were both on their way, Abimbola, to wherever it was she was going before Tim bumped into her and she bumped into him. And Tim, back home with thoughts of Abimbola easing his discomfort. And that was how it all began. 2 weeks later, they seemed like the best gifts the planet could have given each of them, or so they thought. It appeared Abimbola was a final year theatre art student of the University of Ibadan at the time and was preparing for a final year project play. Tim, on the other hand, was working for a company not so far from the university. They saw each other every other day, and when they couldn't, they made up with phone calls and chats. From friends, they moved to being just friends, and then to more, then being in a relationship. Tim concluded he had found the perfect woman for him, despite all he had been through with women, and was ready to pop the question 7 months after they met. At this time, Abimbola was already a graduate and was preparing to go for the compulsory 1-year National Youth Service that the federal government mandated every graduate below the age of 30 to go for, popularly called NYSC, National Youth Service Corps. That was when it all came crashing down. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Reflex titled When Love Happens. I'm sure you really enjoyed it. I am super excited to tell you that the next episode will be super exciting as well. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification. Don't also forget to comment. Thank you very much and do take care of yourself.